Have you ever argued with a friend about a scene in a movie, only to discover you both vividly misremembered a key detail? It's unsettling, isn't it? This shared experience of misremembering specific details is precisely what the Mandela Effect is all about. It describes a phenomenon where large groups of people share false memories about historical events, pop culture references, or even brand names. The Mandela Effect has exploded on social media, sparking discussions and theories about the nature of reality itself. But is this a sign of parallel universes, or a testament to the fallibility of human memory? The most famous example involves Nelson Mandela. Many people vividly remember news coverage of his death in the 1980s. However, Mandela was imprisoned for decades and only passed away in 2013. This discrepancy can be partly explained by the emotional weight of Mandela's story. Apartheid's brutality made his release from prison a momentous occasion, potentially leading to stronger emotional memories. Additionally, media coverage might have inadvertently fueled the misremembering. News portrayals of Mandela's long imprisonment could have created a false sense of his demise earlier. Furthermore, Mandela's international fame and the global fight against apartheid likely played a role. News outlets around the world extensively covered his release, speeches, and eventual rise to presidency. This constant presence in the media might have blurred the lines between reality and expectation for some viewers. Imagine witnessing countless news reports about a tirelessly defiant figure finally walking free. It wouldn't be surprising if some viewers, upon hearing of his eventual passing years later, misremembered the timing of his death due to the sheer volume of prior coverage focused on his struggle and eventual triumph. It's also worth considering the Mandela Effect through the lens of cognitive bias. The release from prison of such a prominent figure after such a long struggle might have led some viewers to subconsciously assume his story had already reached its tragic conclusion years earlier. This bias, fueled by the emotional weight of the situation, could have further solidified the false memory of his death. Collective misremembering isn't new. Ancient myths and legends often contain discrepancies due to oral traditions and cultural transmission. Imagine trying to accurately recall a story passed down from generation to generation, embellished and reshaped with each telling. Details become blurred, characters morph, and historical accuracy gets sacrificed for a more captivating narrative. Similarly, victors throughout history have shaped the way we perceive past events. Their chronicles and accounts often downplay their own wrongdoings and exaggerate the flaws of their opponents. This biased perspective becomes the foundation for future generations' understanding of history, creating a skewed and sometimes inaccurate picture of the past. The invention of writing offered a way to document history more reliably, but even written records can be susceptible to misinterpretation. Historians meticulously analyze primary sources, but bias, incomplete information, and cultural context can all influence how these sources are interpreted. Consider the challenge of deciphering ancient texts with limited understanding of the language and customs of the time. It's a complex puzzle, and even the most diligent historians can fall prey to misinterpretations that become embedded in our collective memory. The Mandela Effect simply highlights how pervasive this phenomenon can be. In today's information age, bombarded by a constant stream of news and media, it's perhaps unsurprising that our memories can become jumbled and susceptible to these same forces of distortion and bias. The Mandela Effect isn't limited to specific events. Take the Berenstain Bears children's book series. Many remember it as Berenstain, but it's always been Berenstain. This phenomenon exists across cultures. The French have a similar debate about the children's book series Les Aventures de Tintin, Tintin's Adventures, with some misremembering it as Tintin and Milou, Tintin and Milou. Even historical events show discrepancies. Some remember the American Declaration of Independence being signed on a sunny day, when it likely happened on a cloudy one. The color of the iconic British phone booth is another example. Some swear it was always red, while others have memories of a different color. To understand the Mandela Effect, we need to delve into memory itself. Memories are formed in 3 stages: encoding, storage, and retrieval. Each stage is susceptible to error. Social media echo chambers and confirmation bias can reinforce false memories. Subtle differences in wording, like "Luke, I am your father" versus "No, I am your father," can lead to misremembering. Emotions, expectations, and cultural stereotypes can also influence how we remember events. We might misattribute a memory to the wrong source, further solidifying a false recollection. Additionally, media portrayals can create a false sense of familiarity, shaping our memories of characters or events. The Mandela Effect has sparked theories about parallel universes in the multiverse. While intriguing, these remain hypothetical. Quantum mechanics explores the concept of superposition, where particles can exist in multiple states simultaneously. Could this somehow explain the Mandela Effect? It's a fascinating idea, but highly speculative. Similarly, philosophical thought experiments propose alternate explanations for reality, such as simulation theories. However, there's no scientific evidence to support these ideas. The vastness of the universe and the mysteries of quantum mechanics leave room for the imagination to wander. Perhaps there are countless realities out there, each with subtle variations from our own. Maybe in some alternate reality, Nelson Mandela did pass away in the 1980s, or the Berenstain Bears are spelled differently. However, the lack of scientific evidence for these ideas is a significant hurdle. Furthermore, even if alternate realities do exist, it's highly improbable that we would have any meaningful interaction with them. The Mandela Effect seems to focus on minute discrepancies in personal memories, not evidence of drastically different realities. It's far more likely that the answer lies within the complexities of human memory and the ways in which it can be influenced by internal and external factors. The lack of scientific evidence is a major hurdle for the alternate realities explanation. Occam's razor, the principle of favoring the simplest explanation, also points towards memory flaws being the more likely culprit. Several other memory phenomena can contribute to the Mandela Effect. Mnemonic devices used to remember historical facts can be faulty and lead to misremembering. Confusing similar-sounding names or events can also create false memories. Additionally, a group might collectively reinforce a false memory through shared discussions, a concept known as collective confabulation. Furthermore, the spread of misinformation online can play a significant role. In today's digital age, false information spreads rapidly through social media and online communities. If enough people encounter and share a piece of misinformation related to historical event, pop culture reference, or brand name, it can solidify into a collective false memory. This highlights the importance of critical thinking and fact-checking information encountered online before accepting it as truth. The Mandela Effect's cultural impact is undeniable. It fosters a sense of unease and doubt about the reliability of our own memories. However, it also highlights the importance of shared cultural narratives and collective memory. Psychologically, the Mandela Effect could lead to anxiety or a sense of unreliability about our memories. Scientific evidence overwhelmingly favors memory distortions as the explanation for the Mandela Effect. Cognitive science research continues to shed light on how memory works, offering a more plausible explanation than alternate realities. Consider the concept of memory reconstruction. When we recall an event, we don't simply retrieve a perfect snapshot from our minds. Instead, we piece together fragments of information, emotions, and sensory details. This reconstruction process is susceptible to errors, biases, and external influences. The Mandela Effect highlights how these factors can lead to widespread misremembering of seemingly common details. Understanding the fallibility of memory allows us to approach our recollections with a healthy dose of skepticism and fosters a critical approach to information encountered in the world around us. Furthermore, the Mandela Effect serves as a cautionary tale against the spread of misinformation. In today's digital age, false information can travel at lightning speed through social media and online communities. If enough people encounter and share a piece of misinformation related to a historical event, pop culture reference, or brand name, it can solidify into a collective false memory. Recognizing the limitations of memory and the potential pitfalls of online information is crucial for navigating the complexities of the information age. The future holds exciting possibilities for understanding memory. Advancements in brain imaging and neuroscience, might offer new insights into how memories are formed and retrieved. The ever-increasing amount of information we consume in the information age could also impact memory in unforeseen ways. As we delve deeper into this field, ethical considerations regarding potential memory-enhancing technologies will need to be addressed. The Mandela Effect continues to capture our imagination. It serves as a reminder of the fascinating yet fallible nature of human memory. By understanding how memory works, we can become more critical thinkers and be mindful of external influences that might shape our perceptions. The Mandela Effect is ultimately a call to self-awareness, a reminder to question our memories and embrace the ongoing quest to understand the complexities of the human mind and the realities we construct. While alternate realities remain a captivating idea, the true mysteries lie within the vast potential of our own minds. What other fascinating discoveries await us as we explore the uncharted territories of memory and perception? Perhaps the Mandela Effect, instead of shattering our sense of reality, can be a springboard for deeper introspection. It can encourage us to be more mindful observers of the world around us and the way we encode, store, and retrieve our experiences. The human mind is a remarkable tool, capable of creating vivid memories, fostering shared cultural narratives, and sparking our imaginations. By acknowledging the limitations of memory and embracing the ongoing quest for knowledge, we can navigate the complexities of the information age with a newfound sense of curiosity and critical thinking. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more content like this.
It's London Lee.